Welcome to another year of the TNCBA vlog. This year we're chasing the Tennessee Team Trail and also capturing footage for our TNCBA events. We're going to be breaking down this first event on Cherokee Lake for the Tennessee Team Trail. This was late January, really tough bite. As you can see here, Dad's hooked up with a bass. These fish that we were focusing on were still out deep. They were round balls of bait. And we're casting a silver buddy through those balls of bait, and while he's doing that, I'm dropping a Demiki down right below us. And the key here was with that pan optics, I was able to kind of pan and see where those bait fish were moving and where the bass were following them to. So he was able to throw that silver buddy out there and just lightly hop it up off the bottom and work it underneath those bait schools. So this first fish here was a huge boost of confidence with that largemouth, and we were able to duplicate that a couple times here in this school of fish. Now the setup for what we're fishing here is just a classic choke point or a funnel that you might think about. You can see here where the wind is pushing across this saddle. And these fish, the saddle itself was probably about 10 to 15 foot on top. The fish and the bait though were sitting in about 20 to 25 feet. The boat's sitting in about 30, maybe a little bit deeper. But as that wind was pushing across that saddle, those bait fish were getting pushed up into that shallower water, and those bass were pushing them up there to feed. And then, like I said, Dad was able to throw that silver buddy out, lightly hop it underneath those schools of bait, and that's when he was picking up his bites. But we were also able to kind of chase around a few loners and pick one up on the Demiki there early in the morning. And I think by probably about 9:30 we had 3 fish in the boat. But after that point we hit a really dead lull throughout the day. And ultimately in this tournament, I think it took 3 pounds got you into the top 50 and got you paid like 3.5. So weights fell off super quick, so it was a really tough bite. So getting these 3 bites was a huge benefit on the day. Went a long ways to getting us a check and at least getting our entry fee back for the next one. Turn this side on. So after that early morning flurry, we kind of moved around the lake and checked a few areas. Nothing was going on, no active fish. Tried some cranking, tried to change it up a little bit. But late in the day, with about 30 minutes to go, we came back to that area, moved to the other side of the island, found loads of bait, found fish moving around in them, got busted right here, and was ecstatic to get this bite so late in the day. But as it comes to the surface, it's a striper. And at that moment, my heart sank. And I actually dropped down 2 more times, caught a catfish, caught another striper, and at that point, like, we were just done. The adrenaline rush of thinking that you've got a 3 to 4 pound smallmouth on, and then it being a striper or a catfish and another striper was way too much that I could handle that day. But again, we ended up with I think a little over 8 pounds, and with that we were able to finish in the top 30, get some good points on the year. And our next stop is Norris Lake, and we're looking forward to that one, hoping for another good tournament and stay up in the points race all year this year.